Good morning and welcome to day 8 of kitchen renovation. I feel we have progressed in the space of 8 days. Even though I've been working, I feel we have definitely progressed. All the main work has been done, so plastering, paintwork, sanding, sawing, rejigging, switches, sockets, all of that has been done. So it's pretty much today, it's touching up and putting things back for the space of this week. So there is still a lot to do. We need to retile, we need to redo the worktops, and we still need to build the upper cabinets to go on top of our wall cabinets in the kitchen. But got a lot going on in the next couple of weeks, so I wanted the majority of the kitchen to be at least functioning, and these little bits that we can do as we progress. I don't know how people rip out their kitchens and start from scratch. Sometimes I think maybe that's easier, but to go without a cooker and a hob for 6 weeks, I don't know how you guys do it. So I just managed a week. So that's in. Oh, the new kitchen hob and oven is in. And we've got a brand new microwave. Kind of had a bit of a smash moment. So I'm gonna show you what we've done so far and yeah, see what you think. Ta-da! This is the kitchen looking so much brighter. It looks a lot cleaner now that the cabinet doors are popped on. So yeah, all the painting's done. We've just got to do some touch-ups. This side panel here is going to get replaced with a new side panel, which will house and box in all of that to go around the fridge, because the actual fridge freezer is going here. And I did start painting it thinking, oh yeah, no, I'm going to paint it. And then I remembered that there's going to be a new side panel going there. So yeah, never mind, extra work added. But yeah, this is the new colour that we've got. It's Farrell & Ball skimming stone, and I love it. We've used skimming stone on the walls as well. As you can see, this is my little patch up that I did. We cut the worktop. The worktop used to come out to about here, so we've lost 60 centimeters of worktop. It's where the washing machine used to be housed, and I kind of just used polyfiller, as you could probably tell, to fill in all the holes that when we removed the tiles, there was lots of holes. All the plaster basically came off with some of the tiles, and I just used polyfiller to fill it in. It's coming up on camera very, 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 very bumpy. However, in real life, it's a lot smoother than what you're seeing right now. And to be fair, the fridge freezer is going to be here, so you're not going to see that at all, because the fridge freezer goes all the way up to the top cabinetry, and I think it comes out to about like this wide, so you're not going to see any of that. It's just I wanted to kind of fill it. And oh, a delivery's arrived. It's my fridge freezer. Give me 2 minutes. Wow, that took more than 2 minutes. That took about 45 minutes to get this in. Kind of a little tip when you're ordering a fridge freezer, or any appliance, just measure the size of your doors, the width and the height, because this thing is so tall. It's taller than our doors, so taller than our woodwork. And I mean, I don't know how they managed to do it. We were contemplating on taking doors off. We're contemplating on taking the mantle around the door off. I think that's what they call, like the trim around the door off. We're thinking of taking out flooring just to get this through the door, but they've managed to do it. There is a little bit of scratching around the house, but that's fine. We're redecorating the hallway later, but the fridge is unharmed. I keep calling it a fridge, it's a fridge freezer. I've got to let the fridge freezer stand for 4 hours before hooking it up. So it's now 12 o'clock, so I'll hook up about 5, and yeah, I'm liking it. It's very big. It's big and the depth is slightly deeper than what I envisioned, even though you measure things out on the floor. But I like it. I like it. So I don't care. I don't care if it takes over my kitchen. I quite like it. So I've got to set it out for 4 hours. I couldn't find the instructions at first. I thought they might have been in the box, but they weren't. They were inside the fridge freezer. I just had to open the fridge freezer doors off to get it. And it says to let it set for 4 hours, let it stand for 4 hours to let the oil set and then set it up. So I won't do any of the egg trays or put any of the drawers in until it's all set to go. But yeah, there's no scratches. I don't know how they managed to get it in without any scratches, but they did. However, before all that happened, I was showing you around the kitchen and what we've had done and what we're going to do and what we need to do. So while I'm doing that, I can now show you our new fridge freezer. So considering I was making a massive fuss about what's just happened, here's the fridge freezer. It is so tall. We went with, is it a Hisense fridge freezer? They're quite reasonable priced, and the functionality of it all is what we wanted. We were going to get one of those water ones, but I don't think we drink all that filtered water. Our water here is quite good, but inside, this is inside, so it's a double door. I think they call it like a French door, I think. And then we've got the drawers as well. So yes, we're going to have lots of more space than the previous one, which is kind of looks like a baby compared to this one. But we went with the chrome, brushed chrome to match the brushed chrome sockets, which we put in the other day. So that was all placed in. I think I was talking to you about this bit here. So yes, so I was talking about this wall here and how bumpy it looked on camera. However, I didn't mind because this is going to go over there. So this needs to be moved up a little bit. So once it's in that space, you won't even notice, because look how big it is. You're not going to notice what is behind the wall. Yeah, so we put these on. We've got new hinges. So I put on new hinges on. We've put soft close hinges. I did get the old ones had a load of paint on and they were rusty. And I need to sand and get some of this dust off. All you need to do is just measure the depth of the door. And yeah, they're soft closing now. So you've got soft closing doors. I feel even though we've upcycled the kitchen and we're using old, like 20-year-old cabinetry, it's nice to have like all the mod cons as well. So again, on this side, we've got the soft close here. We are going to get rid of the tiling and we're going to do new tiling. I don't know, that's not closing, because they previously had tiled all the way up, which I think is quite odd. Like normally you'd only tile up to where the cabinetry is, because this happens. You get like the door gets stuck in between. It was happening the last time before I even painted them. And obviously now it's like chipped a bit. So these are going, we're going to get new tiles. We're even going to get a new worktop. And then once the worktops come out, we can take the rest of the tiling off. And we're only going to tile up to this point. We're going to do herringbone style tiles. This sink, although it's filthy, I'm going to clean it up and maybe put it on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody might want it. Sorry, ignore the dirty stuff. I've been cleaning bits and bobs outside. So we've got a new sink to put in and a new hot tap. This dishwasher is going to go. We're going to get an integrated one. I just need to get some doors made. You can get shaker style doors on eBay for like £3. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, we've got the doors on the cabinetry. We've got the new hob and oven. I think I was talking to you about that. I can't remember if I was talking to you about that because I can't remember where I left you before the delivery came. But at the moment, I've got these. They're temporary. I ordered these when we had a unit in the snug, and I ordered too many, and I've just put them there because I was originally going to go with bronze hardware, but I'm thinking I quite like the gold, so I might just go with gold. So I'm going to have a little look around. But we've got the new extractor fan in. It is so loud. Again, we've gone with Hotpoint, but it's so noisy, which I feel that it will make sure we get rid of all the smells. But yeah, we've got the new hob. I love it. New oven, new extractor fan, and yeah, this is what everything's looking like. Need to get a brand new toaster because that's had its day. Yeah, so we need to get that all sorted. Obviously the floor, we need the new flooring put in, and I'm going to be putting some paneling along here. I think I'm going to go with like the wood veneer panel, like I use in the bedroom. I think that's going to go along here, but we're going to do that once we've done the worktop, because we want the worktop to come out just a little bit to create a bit more of a breakfast bar. And then we've got this bit here. We're going to be putting open shelving along here. I'm not sure whether this is going to stay there. It is growing on me. I think the first time I put it there, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. However, it's growing on me, and I think I might make this into the coffee station, because eventually we're not going to have a kettle because I'm going to have a hot tap. So we don't really need like a tea section here. The bottom one in here, I'm going to be getting some drawers to go in here. I found some like in cabinet drawers, like soft closing drawers. So I think I'm going to put a load of drawers in there, and I can start storing food in here, because at the moment the shelf situation is not great storage. And that's that. But oh, that makes me feel so happy having the soft close. But yeah, and then we need to do the lighting as well. Obviously this ceiling's all been painted. We need to put a cornice on, but I can't do that until we've built extra on top of here. But yes, I'm really pleased with the progress. Really pleased with the progress. And like I said, just a few little things that we need to do. Oh, there's a blind coming. We've got a wooden blind coming that looks like shutters, but they're not shutters. They're Venetian blinds. And yeah, I'm pleased. That's about it. I need to do a bit more sanding. There's a couple of touch-ups on the cabinetry that need to do from when we were getting the cabinet doors on, but a little bit of a sand down and a touch-up, and that's going to be fine. But I'm going to start moving everything back in from the snug. It's all there. I'm going to start moving everything back in and taking all the tools back out. Okay, that's pretty much everything. Hey, Chezzy. Hey, darling. Hey, boy. It's pretty much everything out of the snug area. These are all glasses. They need to go into the cabinets, but I need to clean the cabinets down. But yes, so this doesn't come across as far as I've got it at the moment. There's a big fridge freezer in the way that's going in the garage, and that's going to become a curse overflow of drinks. Starting to feel like a functioning kitchen again. At least now we can eat around the table. That's something that we can start doing. Before I start cleaning inside the cabinets, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea because I feel like I deserve one at this stage. It's amazing how long it takes to clean and tidy everything down, to be honest. But yes, oh look at that! Look how bright it is, and it's so sunny outside. I do feel whenever you're doing renovations, it's nice to have a bit of sun out and about because you can have all the doors open and it's not getting anything wet. By the way, this is the reality of what it looks like. On my Instagram, everything's like really, really, really pretty. However, when you look out there, that all needs to go to the tip. So I will be taking that down. I need to sort it out, see what can be recycled and what can't be salvaged. But look at the state of the garden at the moment. But my boy, that view out there is just spectacular. Being able to see Dartmoor from here, sitting down, having your breakfast is quite special. Don't you hate it when you have something in your hand, you put it down, and then someone invisible takes it and you go to pick it back up again and it's no longer there? That's what's just happened to me. I've been putting these little brackets back in the holes to hold the shelf up and inside the cabinet, and I've put them down and I don't know where they are now, so I can't put the shelf back up. These little bracket things is what I put down and now I can't find them, so I've only got 2 and I've got nothing to put on this side when I should have 4. No, 8. I should have 8. I've only got 4. So now I can't put my shelves up. So I'm gonna have to try and see if I can get some of these. I might have to have a look on Amazon because I cannot find them anywhere, but you just know I'll order them and then they'll turn up. An IKEA haul is just about to get started. I've been trying to get my hand on these items in here for such a long time. I've had a notification email. I've had to do it 3 times because 3 times it was saying it was out of stock. So 3rd time lucky. I just hope that nothing has broken inside because I don't think these are going to be coming back into stock anytime soon. The blinds have arrived, so I'm going to clean the windows and then get them put up. Fixtures and fittings ready. Where's the instructions? What was it?
79.
79.5. That's the middle.
Right, no, 79.3.
79.3. You marking the new fresh paintwork.
Right, I'll rub off.
I didn't paint, you did. It's your hard work, that.
Little catch on that, so it is gonna be.
Can't you put it on the where you come out of 4?
Yeah.
Can you put the first hole there?
On 4.
Yeah.
No, because that's the back. You gotta think that's the back of the blind, isn't it? And if it's not past that, the back of the blind's gonna always hit on that. Literally, the back comes up to there.
No, like that hole there. Can that be on number 4?
This hole there.
Yeah. That's what you're drilling in, right?
Yeah, that's just, no, but that's to measure how much clearance I've got. That's not to do with the drilling. That's coming off 4 centimetres, so you don't hit that.
Right, but you're going to be putting that bracket on the 4th centimetre, correct?
No, I'm
So
putting the back of this because
on,
that's the blind.
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
blind's a
saying.
bar like that.
What? No, so
That's the back of the. That's the back.
I need a visual aid. So you're going to go like this, yeah?
I'm gonna line the back of that up with the 4 centimetres. Drop it down a bit because I doesn't get the line.
There,
Right
yeah.
there, yeah.
You can put your hole in there, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, right, well, you're like going on like here.
No.
That's
Doesn't matter which hole I use. I'm just going to use 2 of them. Or you do a crisscross. The easier 2 would be probably that and that one.
Right, well, did you want to draw a little line while I'm here? Just needed to clear that bit up.
To the central
I'm a
one.
visual aider.
Is that the same one, is it? Because it goes on top, which it's going to have to be. Yeah, it must be like that. Because it'll push in and clip on that, won't it? You just pass the instructions. So.
I'm gonna make a tea.
So that's centre, ensure the back positions are suited.
Right, we got there in the end, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever drilled into something. So I put it like this, yeah?
Right in the centre.
It is right in the centre. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then I hold this, yeah?
Yeah.
How far do I go in?
Keep going.
Oh,
That'll do for now. Bring it
Yeah.
out. I don't know if that thing's alright.
what? Do I keep going?
Nah, so.
On much deliberation on the measurements to where to put the fixtures and fittings on, we've got them up and they look fabulous. I'm really pleased with these blinds. These are from Make My Blinds and they're bespoke to fit into this space. I'll link everything down in the description box below, but they look like shutters when they're closed, which is what I love, but they're actually not, they're Venetian blinds. I've got a discount code to share with you guys for Make My Blinds, which again I'll leave in the description box below. You get 10% off, which I think is a great saving. So I'm going to leave the vlog here and I will see you in the next one.